Today, I want to talk about market objectives, the idea of why the market's moving and where it's going and what you should do once the market objective has been completed. Pull up the chart here, pull it up the NASDAQ here. We trade NASDAQ futures, but this basically will work, on most stocks, most indexes, and pretty much anything with a candlestick. And this is basically like support, resistance, higher time frames, the idea that people are looking to buy at support, looking to sell at resistance. If you bought the course, you would know that the market moves in waves. And as you can see here, look at the hourly chart. The market is clearly moving in a wave up, down, and then possibly back to the upside from here. So let's just pretend, right? Let's pretend that it's 8 a.m. 8 a.m. Friday morning. All right. We can see that we've got a resistance right here. We've got some resistance right here. So good amount of resistance to the upside. Resistance, ding, ding, ding. The overnight there on Thursday. Asian markets getting stuck there. It's 8 a.m. Friday morning. We see that we're kind of holding, pushing up here. And well, where do we have to the downside? We have some support from the overnight here at 974. And then we have the previous day low. Previous day low, previous day high, always very important levels to put on your chart. If you're trading, make sure you're very aware where the previous day high is, where the previous day low is. All right, so market opens up. What happens next? Market starts to open. Okay, we have our levels. Guess what? We break through the high here. We tap into this resistance, and then, well, we find some trouble. We find some trouble here, and market is now pulling back. Let's go to a smaller time frame. Look at the 15-minute chart here. You can see how we tapped into this resistance level up there to the 80, 70 area. We pull back. We have our 15-minute range here as well. Opening range. We break to the downside through here. And well, now we're tapping into this previous area of support here from the overnight. Now, if we lose this previous area of support, where's our next level? We have a pivot point down there, but we have the previous day low. So the previous day low is a very important level. Previous day high, very important level to always, again, put it on your chart, focus on it, look at those levels. That's where the market's moving. That's where the market's trying to find those buyers, those sellers based on the previous day price action. And then today, well, Friday of last week, we tap into that support there. All right, so now I'm like, okay, if we sell through here, we can pull back into this 900 level next. That I like that. That makes sense, right? That makes sense. So as we see, the market starts to tap around there at that support. And then ding, 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 we start to break to the downside here. So we go 1, 2, 2 15-minute candles right down there to that pivot point, 911. Is it a coincidence that we tapped into that pivot point? We got a new subscriber. Is it a coincidence? I don't know. I can't be for sure, but hey, pivot point tapped. All right. Well, after we hit that pivot point, what's the next level that we talked about earlier? The previous day low, right? Previous day low, very important level. And guess what? The market starts to move, baby. We're starting to move. Okay, so let's say well, there it goes all the way down. Let's say I'm looking for a short in this level. So this is kind of like my bear flag level. I want to get that move down to the previous day low. So I go to the 2-minute chart here. I can see we tapped into that pivot point. We bear flag back up into here. Remember, bear flags go up, bull flags go down. I know that seems weird, but the overall price action, when I'm looking for a break to the downside, I do not want to be shorting when we're going straight down, right? Like I just don't want to be shorting when the market's pushing straight down like this, because I know there's a good chance the market well, is going to push back up. Market moves in waves. Again, very simple idea here. The market moves down, it pushes up, it moves down, it pushes up, it moves down. That's how the market moves. Ding, 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 ding. Not rocket science. So we have our bear flag forming. We get the push up, 21 EMA. We get stuck there. We were stuck below this little area of resistance from earlier as well. This is the bears coming in. They're selling, they're selling. And then look at the dip, baby. Dip, 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 and dipping on right down there. But where is it going to stop? It broke through the pivot point. Like, where do I need to look for my next target to take profit at or to continue to hold this, right? Where do I want to look at? Okay, let me see. We're kind of chopping around here. Okay, 840, 850. Will this be the low? Let's see. We start to see a reversal set up here. And starting to push back up, starting to round out again. Market moves in waves. You can see that rounding bottom there on that move down. And again, like, do I want to be shorting inside of this level? Nope. If anything, I was like, maybe I shorted this little flag, but it's still better flag there. A much better flag here. Nice little, mini flag there. And let's see if this goes any lower. Well, guess what? We know it doesn't go any lower. So we can just go ahead and get out of the replay here. And we can see how this level becomes support, right? It's now becoming support. But why is it becoming support? Well, if we had our previous day low identified in the chart, we would have seen previous day low right there. So again, market is searching for buyers and sellers. Buyers buy low, sellers sell high. They're selling at resistance. Buyers are buying at previous areas of support, previous day low, previous day high. These are very easy levels to put on your chart. Live by these levels, see these big areas of support and resistance. It also goes into the idea of playing into the daily chart, right? Pull up the daily chart. Don't be afraid to look at the daily chart. Just because you're, a day trader doesn't mean you can't look at the daily chart. We have this key level, 850. That up there, we break above. So we break above the previous day high. We break below the previous day low. And then we kind of end up back up into this area here. And we'll kind of see how this daily chart plays out. I kind of think like, the wave is playing in here. Maybe we put in a higher low around this level. Do we put it in here? This previous area of support, does that turn into support there? But in general, it's just about identifying these objectives, these levels, right? The market is searching kind of that previous day high. Like, if we break through the previous day high, then the market would want to go higher. If we break below, those are just kind of those key levels. And when I say break, it's like, okay, we broke it, but again, it's like we didn't get continuation through that level. So that's telling me that there's that support there, that resistance there. Again, if I'm shorting up here at this 980 area and it moves all the way down to the previous day low, well, that's probably a pretty good spot to take profit. And again, I don't want to be opening shorts, right? I don't want to be opening shorts down here because that higher time frame. I cannot stress it enough. Take a very good look at the higher time frame early in the morning, right? When you first start out trading every morning, take a look. Where's the higher time frame? The highs, the lows of the previous day candles, the previous day price action. We can see that there's support right there. That's from like that support, kind of a triple bottom there. We're in this range, the highs there. I'm just identifying previous areas of support and resistance, the objectives of the market basically searching. Okay, we're going to push up. Okay, there's no more buyers, just sellers above this level. Okay, well, we got to go find the buyers now. The market's got to find the buyers. So we move down to the previous day low. And then from here, do we move back up to this level? It's kind of like it plays out maybe a bear flag right here. Market opens up this weekend, and then we get a move down here next week. Where's our next levels that we're looking at? If I'm looking at this like, okay, I'm like, kind of like this area right here, right? Nope, it's on the chart. 21,550. kind of that previous area there holding up. So we'll see. Will the price move down there? Will we start to hold here? It doesn't really matter to me if the market goes up or down. I just want to see where those previous areas of support and resistance are. So there it is, the market objectives. Put them on your chart. Look at the previous day high, the lows. Once we hit those levels, expect consolidation, right? There's a good chance that if we break the previous day low, that we get a little bit of consolidation. Maybe we chop around a little bit. Same thing with pushing up to the highs. We push up to the highs, we get stuck, we consolidate, and we could possibly pull back. We could possibly push up. You know, it's up, it's down, it's all around. So there it is. If you guys enjoy these videos, hit that like button, subscribe button, all the buttons down below. Make sure you tune in 9 a.m. live right here every Monday through Friday from the BDH, live from the BDH. I'll talk to you guys later on.